Hey, I want to come to you with a quick update on my game that is called Gaspare Empire. I'm not even sure how to pronounce my own character's name properly, but Gaspar, I think so. If you don't know what Gaspare Empire is, it is really my first original game, the first IP that I've ever made, which is not a fan game of something. Gaspare Empire is a mix of Metroidvania and Wario Land, if I were to give it some context in its style. It is a mix of a level-to-level structure, similar to games like Wario Land and Super Mario, but it has a huge focus on Metroidvania elements. It has a huge focus on exploration, optional upgrades, tons of optional upgrades in fact, having choices to which path you want to take and what you want to acquire, and using items to reach new areas, etc. And I'm doing something that I think is maybe a bit unique, I think so, in the platformer genre that has this level-to-level structure. The levels are very free. You have kind of a hub area, and you have levels that you can jump into and complete and get back out. But the thing is, when you enter a level, you don't really start from scratch in a way that you do in a Mario game, for example. Because certain things that you have already unlocked or things you have already opened up will stay opened up. Basically, when you enter the level, you can exit the level at any time you want. You enter through the exit door in a level and you can do whatever you want. You can collect what you want, find some secrets, grab some cigars, which is this game's currency, do whatever you want, and you can come back to the exit door at any point and get back to the hub again. So it's a very open, free game. I did that in order to make, backtracking into previous levels much more or much less tedious, because it would be kind of annoying if, you get a new upgrade later on and you think, no, I can go back to that earlier level and find that secret. It would be tedious, at least I think so, if you had to complete that entire level again just to get a secret. Now you can just enter the level and go and find the secret and get right back out again. The game also has a huge focus on movement. I want to make a game where you can move in a very satisfying way, where movement is going to feel very fluid, very satisfying, and something that you can master. It can go very fast, it can go smooth if you master it. And of course, if you know 5 shows at Wario's, I've grown very fond of both risk and reward, as well as this idea of prioritizing, how much should I sacrifice here in order to still remain safe? How much should I risk? How much should I take the chance on doing that? And how good do I think I am, or how good do I think the odds are? And based on that, how much should I sacrifice of this thing or spend of this thing, or how careful should I be, How should I spend my resources in the best way? That is also something that I use here in Gaspare Empire. It is based on, kind of 1930s, 40s, 50s gangster stuff. Gaspar, but in a cartoony way. Gaspar is a mob boss, but he's not a typical mob boss from, realistic media. He's a boss of a golden cigar empire. So that's Gaspare Empire. I'm working on it on and off, but I'm having a great time. If you want to see more of Gaspar, you can also join the Discord server for Gaspare Empire. But if not, there will probably be updates along the way here on YouTube. If you want to see more updates kind of regularly for Gaspare Empire here on YouTube, of course, just let me know, and I will definitely make that happen. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope you like what you see and like what you hear about the game. I really like how the game is shaping up, and I cannot wait to one day release this to the world. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.